What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video in my channel. In today's video we're going to be playing GTA 5, but I'm going to be showcasing all of my cars in the entire game. I have so many cars, I don't even know how many. And before we start, please check the description of this video. I've linked my Discord for you guys to join, and let's get into it. So here in my office I have 2 out of the 3 garages, each with 20 cars and vehicles. So the first one is going to be this oppressor, all black. These are all matte black, by the way. I have an oppressor here. I have a Deluxo. I have a Toreador. I forgot the name of this. I think it was like a storm dent or something. I have my Ardent, and obviously I forgot the name, but it's a James Bond car. And I believe this has missiles, but I know this one, all 4 of those have missiles. And maybe that has machine guns and missiles as well, but I'm sure it has machine guns. Now, upstairs, second floor, I have my F1 car. I love that car. My Rolls Royce, my Audi R8 e-tron GT. Or I think that's just the e-tron, not R8. This is my Lamborghini. I think it's an Aventador. I think this is a Bentley. Or no. I think this is a Rolls Royce, and they all have they're all fully upgraded, by the way. And this is my Jeep and my Insurgent SUV. And now going to the 3rd floor. This is my Scramjet, my Batmobile. This is my, I forgot the name, but it's one of my favorite cars because I used to grind with this car. It's the Night Shark. And then I have an APC, a Zaba Insurgent Pickup Custom, and also a Future Shock Custom Lab, whatever. This is a really cool one. Like, if you just walk up to here, you would die. Not in the garage, but there's spikes there and electrical wire that would kill you. And yeah, so this is my first garage of my office, and now we're gonna go ahead and go to my office 2 garage. It's still the same office, same agency, just second garage. And my 3rd garage, I haven't bought any cars yet. It's hard to find some cars that I actually like because I basically own all of them, all the good ones at least. And I think I'll have the amount of cars I have in total in the thumbnail of the video, so you'll know before you click on the video. So this is my 2nd car garage, and unfortunately, it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know all of the names of these cars like the other garage. This is my secondary garage, so I barely know any of the cars. So I'm just gonna describe them. So this is like a, I don't know the names either. This is a fast sports car. This is a nice one. And over here I have another one. I think this is a Lotus. I believe. I think it might be electric. Let's find out. Okay, this is electric. Yeah, I think this is like Lotus's supercar. And here is another futuristic. I think it's a supercar. It's the Briatore. Don't exactly know the name. It's a nice car. Here's my Ferrari. I think it's an SF90. And this one is an Overflood. Okay, I forgot like which car this is based off of. But this is also a very nice car. This is a very big car too, as you can see, compared to the rest. Now this one is my police / muscle car Dodge Challenger. It's really nice, and it's also decked out to like race seats and everything. I can show you a little startup noise. That's very nice. And see the race seats, you got the roll cage, and obviously the police equipment, because this is technically a police car. And okay, now we're going to the 2nd floor, 2nd out of 3 floors. Look at the city. Wow. So here are my fun cars, I would say. And same with the third floor that we're gonna get into in a second. So here's one of my rally cars. I really like it, and I have a Cobra GT. It's a very classic car. I really like it. It's one of my classics. Here's a Mercedes GT, or a Benefactor. I really like this car. It's like a coupe. This is my Lamborghini Huracan, and here's my Ford rally car. It's very nice. I think it's a Ford Focus. I'm not sure. Here's my Maserati MC20, my supercar, and then here is, I forgot the name. Okay. Oh, this is my Devil 16. Yes. And these are the actual names of it, not the in-game names. Yeah, that's the Devil 16. And now we're gonna go to the third floor, the third and final floor for this garage. Over here is my Ford F-150 Raptor. It's a very nice car. Over here is my military grade car. It's a Mammoth Patriot in the game. It's a Hummer in real life. I have like a buggy car here. I also have another Dodge. I think this is more of a track focused car, like a race car. I think it's a Challenger too. Here is just a crazy rally off-road car. Here's, I believe this is a Ferrari F40 or F50, one of those. And this is my Jaguar. I forgot the rest of it, but this is the Jaguar's supercar. It's a very beautiful car. And yeah, so that completes it for this garage, my office garage. Now I'm gonna go to my other garages, or as I call them, my secondary garages, because my garage 1 is where my primary vehicles are, and what I mean by primary is the ones that I use more or I like more, and then the other vehicles which I still like but don't use as much, or in my like office garage 2, or like in garages outside of my office, my agency garage. And I do have the Maze Bank, if you were wondering. So we're gonna go ahead and take the Oppressor. It's just a very nice car. I'm gonna leave. Okay, seems like I have an impounded vehicle. That's okay. I'll just buy another one. So we're gonna go ahead over here and call Morris Mutual while I go find another garage.
Hello,
Here's another.
this is Morse Mutual Insurance.
Alright.
I'll do my best.
I forgot okay, so I can't see it here. But let's go into the mini map. So this is where we were. I believe this is 40 cars, right? And where should we go? Let's go here. This is my Eclipse. No. Yeah, that's my Eclipse garage. Very nice. The story about this garage is that I still have it. I have this apartment on the hills, as you can see, and then also a penthouse on the side. If you can, yeah, right there. Penthouse is on the very left, and then the house is in front of me. And there are cars in there, so I decided to put them all in this big 5-story, 50-car garage. And I personally think that it turned out very nicely. Gonna go return this. So we're gonna come over here, and I memorized what's on each floor. So basement 1 is my go-to cars, which is also my favorite cars of the collection, and I'm gonna know a lot more of these cars than, like, for example, my other agency, because I've been here a lot of times, probably more than my agency, and I like these cars a big amount, a lot. So we're gonna see. And if you're wondering, I have like lots of garages. Like, I have more after this one, don't worry. So what are we at? Like 40 cars now? Yeah, 40 cars. Let's see where it takes us. If it can load in. Sorry if it's taking a long time. It usually doesn't take this long. Yeah, it's actually taking a very long time. Okay, there we go. So, over here is... I'll start here. So this is my Mercedes, like, AMG 1. It's like the track car from Mercedes, or in this game, Benefactor. This is my Ferrari F8 with the exposed carbon. My convertible Porsche 911 Carrera. And this is my rally kind of makeshift Porsche 911 Carrera, which is not a convertible. This is probably my favorite, if not one of my favorite cars. This is the Audi R8 with Benny's upgrades. With like all of the body kits and the performance upgrades with the bumper delete. I think it looks so clean. I'm still... Here, let's hear a startup sound. Yeah, it's amazing. I still can't choose like what, like, livery. I forgot what it's called. Livery, or something like that. Like the skin of the car. I forgot. I haven't decided which one I wanted. So this is like my third skin, but I think this one looks clean. Also got the exposed 10F radiator. Over here's my Bugatti Chiron. This is actually my favorite car in real life, but in this game it doesn't look the best, which is kind of a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. This is, I think, my Bugatti Devo, something like that. Yeah, it's a nice car. I like this one, my Koenigsegg Yes Go. And over here is an older Koenigsegg. I don't know if it's an Agera or like a CCX or something. And of course, this is my Lamborghini Scion. I really love this car. Now we can go to the second floor. The second floor is a continuation of the first floor. So these are my secondary vehicles, the ones I still like but don't use as much. So you're about to see those on the second floor. And so far we're at 50 cars. Okay. Over here we have the electric Dodge car. Don't know the name of it, but I know it's electric. Here's my Dodge Charger, my Chevy Corvette Z06, I think. My Audi A4 body kit and everything. Got not a body. Yeah, no, this has a body kit. This is like, I think, my BMW M2 or M3. Here's my race car. Yeah, this is also a Mercedes. Okay, I'm not too sure, but I think this is a CLK GTR. Not too sure. Here's my Ferrari. Oh no, yeah, Ferrari. Don't really know the name of it, but it's like one of those. It's a cool Ferrari. And yeah, I don't know the name. I think it's like a Roma or a California, something like that. Maybe an A12 Superfast. I don't know. Probably not. Here's my McLaren P1. Yes, McLaren P1. Here's my Lamborghini Aventador. I have two of them. I really like this one because the interior is blue and the exterior is like a beige color. And this is racing blue, if you were wondering, with the carbon fiber. And the exterior is desert tan, I think. And over here is my classic Lamborghini Countach. I love my classics. I need to buy more of them. Unfortunately, I don't have as much. Let's listen to a startup of this one as well. That's very nice. Okay. And so basement level 3 is basically my fun garage. You're gonna see a lot of like my modified lowriders there, and also some kind of rally but more of an off-road cars, like a Porsche. You'll see. I really like this level. It's just they're not really my favorite cars. So over here, as you can see, pretty crazy. Don't know the name of this, but this is okay. This is a McLaren, like maybe a 720S. I'm not sure, but it has a body kit. I think it's a Benny. Yeah, it's a Benny's vehicle. Over here's my classic Benny's vehicle, sports classic. These are all low riders. They can all go up and down with the hydraulics except for this one, this one, this one, and yeah. So this one is my lowrider. This was, I think, a beater car, and now it's a lowrider. It looks very nice. I'm gonna show you the interior on all of these because these are very nice interiors. Yeah, it sounds very nice. And as you can tell, my theme is matte black, so I decided to go with a different color for just to try for this garage. So at least half of them are like not black. This is the gray. This is what I was saying, that off-road rally Porsche. This is like a classic Porsche 911. Don't know if it's a Turbo S or not, but yeah, it's very nice. Amazing car. Over here is like my Volkswagen Beetle conversion at Benny's. It's like you'll see the name in a second. The Weevil Custom. It's a muscle car. I think it's a very nice car. This is my favorite lowrider of my collection. I just like how there's these prints on the side, and the color with these wheels look nice, especially with the engine right there and the intake, and it just looks very nice. Also gonna show you the startup. I really like the interior of this one because I think that the dials are orange or tan, and they match the outside, and they look very nice. They match it very well. This car, these are actually one of my favorites as well, but that one was definitely my favorite of this level. It's because it has like a glass roof and a glass door, which is very nice. This is a green and black. Try to go with green. The startup is amazing on this one. I'll start it again for you guys. That low rumble is just amazing. This is my funky car. Like, it's pretty funny. It's basically the same thing as the other one, except instead of like a lowrider, it's the exact opposite. I don't know if it's a high rider, but it's just big wheels. And got that classic noise, and also the dials also match the exterior. Here's these two are also one of my favorites, but that one, actually no. These two are my second favorites. These are both tied. These two are my third favorites, and that's my first favorite, the one at the very end. So this red one is a very nice looking classic. I think it's I don't know the name. It might be like it's not a Cadillac, but it's like I don't want to say Pontiac, but we'll see. This is a red and black interior, like the outside. Amazing startup, and the dials actually are different from the outside, which I think added a very nice touch. And in case you didn't notice, these door sounds are amazing. That was amazing. Another? Yeah. This is my favorite out of these two. It's a blue with the top off. If you haven't noticed, I like the top preferably on, but this one is different. This one is off, which I think is different. I really like the interior on this one because I just think that that startup is amazing, as always. I just think that the exterior blue with the white interior and the blue steering wheel and the blue accents on the seats and trim just looks very nice, especially the ones on the door. I just think they are. And I think that's it for the third floor. Now, the fourth floor, I know, is my kind of weird and funky floor. You're going to see a lot of... There's going to be less cars, is all I'm going to say. There's not going to be... It is full. It's still full. And in the title of the video, I'm going to put, like, vehicles, not cars, because not all of my vehicles are cars. So, here's my funky garage. I think you can tell, yeah, these two aren't cars, like I said. So... Oh, here's my Porsche Taycan. I really like it. I have another Audi e-tron GT. amazing car. This is, I think, an Aston Martin race car, I believe. I'm not too sure on that. This is my Supra. I'm gonna do a startup on this. Very nice startup. What sounds even better though is my R32, I believe. I don't know if it's a 33 or 32, but we are gonna do a startup on this one. Door flow sound. It's amazing. The sound is amazing. I love that growl and then the high-pitched scream at the end. This one also sounds amazing. That's just amazing. Here's my motorcycle, which I'm going to go into third person for this so you can see the RGB lighting. I made it gray. I know it's kind of boring, but I think it looks very nice. Especially with the noise. It's like a hybrid. Over here is like my Doomsday one. You have chainsaws, a shield. You can also option lasers. And over here is my Mercedes either S or E class armored edition. I believe it's an S class. This sounds amazing. But I'm gonna show you the startup in first person. Got carbon fiber everywhere with that blue interior. Yeah, I just love that sound. And this is the same version except the non-armored. And you might be wondering, I'll tell you after this. Never gets old. You might be wondering, why do I need two of them? Well, this one's armored, this one's not. And this is the one I take to like my CEO business meetings or my business deals, along with my other turreted limo, which is also a Mercedes, but that's I think either a Maybach or just the limo version. And this was like my daily that because I don't need protection when I'm just like you know, driving around, compared to like when I have associates and I'm the president. When I'm the CEO, I take this car for protection, and then when I'm not the CEO, I just take that car. Now the last and final level, basement level 5. So this one is my SUVs. These are all my SUVs, and there's also going to be an armored and non-armored version of a car. I'm not going to tell you yet. So once this loads, there we go. I also tried to go with not too much, but a little bit more color. It's barely any, but it's still, you get the point. This is my Porsche Macan. Really nice car. Or this might be my Porsche Carrera, but I believe it's a Macan because it's kind of a small car. And the Macan is the smaller version. Over here is my Lamborghini Urus. Unfortunately, I can't really make the interior too blue, but I do have blue accents, but they don't look the best. I wish like the seats also changed color, not just the trimming. Here's my BMW M5. Very nice car, very well put together. Good startup. Here's my Range Rover. And in the game, it's the Baller STD. But in real life, I think it's like the Range Rover Sport. I think it's like something like that. And I love the interior on this one too. And yeah. And the next car is my Cadillac Escalade. I love this car. Looks so nice. I went with the black on black for this one. And I just think that these cars sound better, like their startup sounds. Here's my Ford Expedition. I'm not gonna start this one up. In my opinion, it doesn't sound the best. But actually, you know what? I will. I'll start it up for you guys. I'll just start up every single one on this floor. Like I said, I don't really like it. Here is my this is the Baller ST. That one is the SDD. This is the ST. This is like the smaller version of it. These are also bulletproof. Like all my Range Rovers are bulletproof, which is nice. The windows are bulletproof. and it's armored. And here's my Velar Range Rover, my Velar armored. Like I said, this is the one I use for CEO when I'm a CEO. And this one over here, wait, they both sound the same, so I won't start this one. But this one is the one that I use for just, every day when I'm not the CEO, because it's not armored. And here's my Maserati SUV. See how this sounds. Also sounds pretty much identical. And yeah, so these are my cars in my Eclipse garage. I do have a couple more places that I have in mind. So we're gonna go there. So far, that was 50 plus my office. So that's 90 cars so far. So yeah, definitely over 100 cars. And I'm also gonna show you my old cars, like the ones that are from like, my when I was just starting off, like my first garage that was free actually. All right, let me get back in my presser. Probably like the best daily vehicle. Takes you to places very fast. All right, so now let's go to my nightclub over there. I have a couple cars there too. Gotta turn the radio off. I really like my nightclub garage because I think it's a little bit different from my other like garages besides my office garage, and you'll see what I mean in a second once we arrive. Oh, overshot it. Just by a bit. Gonna return that. Let's go into my Penthouse Garage. Alright. I'm sorry if it takes too long to load. Like I said, it usually doesn't do this. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, this is kind of weird. Oh, never mind. There we go. So here's my garage. I have so many Zabas. So here is my, I think this is my Bentley armored with machine guns. Either this one or the one in my garage is a Bentley and the other one is a Rolls Royce. I like this noise. Here is my Barrage. It's not the best car to be in when you're being chased or like if you want to be like protected. Do not recommend that. And here is my half track. Again, really nice car. I like how there's like shields on the windows. And this kind of has that weird truck noise, the truck startup, which I'm not really a fan of. Here is my overflawed. I forgot the name of it in real life, but it's a nice looking car. It reminds me of like older cars, like an F40. Here is my, I think this is my Ferrari, yeah. Don't know what car this is. Maybe this is the SF90. I don't know. But either way, let's do a startup. Yeah, this is not the SF90 because the doors go up. Hold on. Okay, that's glitching, so the startup doesn't turn on. This is one of my other cars, overflawed again. Not really sure. Not really sure what this is, but it's a nice car. Okay, I guess these two cars are glitching because the engine is not starting. Here's my McLaren Senna. Again, it's doing it again. Let me close that door. Let me try to start up this car once more. No, it doesn't do it. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes it glitches. I'll be sure to get back to that. Moving on with the tour. Here's my Menacer. Probably one of the most useless cars in the game. I don't know why Rockstar decided to add this. And this one also glitching. I guess I won't start them up. You know how they sound. They sound like muscle cars. Here's my 6x6 with a minigun or a machine gun on the top mounted. Here's my next Zaba. My second Zaba. And okay, so that was 10 cars. Okay, now I'm leaving the wrong way. So I'm gonna do the math in a second. So we had 90 cars. Now it's 100. Yeah, now it's 100 cars. Press my personal vehicle. Oh, it's all the way back there. Okay. Okay. So let me turn this music off. So we had 40 here, 50 here, which turned it to 90, and then 10 here, which made it 100. And I'm not counting the ones in my workshops and my warehouses because those aren't really my personal vehicles. I can't call them. I have to go pick them up. Therefore, I'm not going to show them to you, but I'll count them at the very end. So now we're at 100, I believe. 40, 50, 10, 100. And what else do we have? We have... Okay, this is my first one right here. You can't see it right now, but it's my Eclipse Avenue or Boulevard Garage. It was my first ever garage. It was free. It was right by the airport. And basically I just filled it up with the free cars because I couldn't afford it. I had like what 500,000 in the game. Now I have 1.02 billion. So yeah, I have a lot more. It'll just take us a second to get there. I don't know what bridge that is, but past that bridge is the airport. And it's over the arena. And I think speaking of which, I have an arena vehicle. I'll show it to you after this one. And I think that's going to conclude it because I don't have any other like personal vehicles, like the ones I can actually call. And here we are. So brace yourselves because obviously the cars that you see now are like very nice, but then compared to these cars, they're like, what are even these? Like, what are these? So, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different. So, here we are. Okay, so let's start here. So, this is my, again, okay, this is I think it's a Ferrari. Don't know what kind. Here's my stupid death with the muscle car. My Rolls-Royce Wraith, whatever, the free version. My BF Weevil. I think this is like Dom's car. Or no. This is like... Actually, it might be, I don't know. Here's my drop top. Rolls-Royce Wrath. I'm not a big fan of that car, but here's my, like, kind of off-road doing car. Not really rally car, but it has some weapons on there. My ATV, my dirt bike, And this is not free. I paid 40 grand for this, but this is like one of my favorite motorcycles in the game. I think it's like a Ninja. I think it's based off of the Ninja H2. And then here's my like, what is it? This is. I'm not gonna say. No, I don't think this is a Lamborghini, but it's like another like brand of vehicles. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the main ones. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you my last one, which is my future stock. I have two future stock vehicles. One is the one that you saw in my office garage. It's basically that big tank which shoots loud lasers, and the next one is also gonna be this big oil truck which has flamethrowers and everything. It's pretty sick. So let's hop into our trusty oppressor. I don't know why the radio keeps turning off. I try to turn it off. And yeah, it's right here, so I'm gonna go in here. And just gonna enter. I think it's in the workshop. I don't have anything in the garage, unfortunately. And this is also going to take a second to load, just like the casino. And I also apologize for that. And there we go. It actually loaded faster. I believe it's here. Is it? Okay, there it is. You can probably see it. It's huge. And so here it is. It's that oil monster. There's spikes. If you walk up to it, you'll die. And it's bulletproof. You can go almost underwater. It has two flamethrowers up top, one in the front, one in the back, right there. Also a ram bar. This will go through basically anything. And here is a startup noise from the third person view. I think it pretty much sounds the same as the other cars, other big trucks, but maybe it sounds better. I don't know. You can tell me. There's also spikes on the hood. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So can I exit from here? No. Oh, I can. Wait, what is this? You know, that's the workshop level. I'm just trying to exit. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And maybe I'll start driving these cars more regularly, the ones I don't use as much. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.